Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Almeida. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. There's the hit! I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Maradona. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well seen. Saw that coming. And it's Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Tarega. He's gone direct here. Not the most accurate pass. Aim forwards. He's had it nicked away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Fired in. Ronaldinho. Gently done. White spots it and intercepts. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. That gets things going for the second half. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? He's found a way through. No luck with that dink over the top.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Has a look and has a go. The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Ronaldinho nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure. Maradona. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Jesus Vasquez. Driving on and making good progress. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
The attendance for this
So
match
we've reached
was
the hour mark.
71,649.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, just over.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Coming
So
on the
time for
field
change,
is
and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Thierry Correa. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Maradona. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Big chance, corner. Punched away, and out to safety. Valencia can counter promptly. He's tried one! Oh, that is outstanding! About as smooth as it gets. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Oh, that's a key interception. Ronaldinho tries making a foray down the right. And here's Lewandowski. Maradona. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Threads will... Can he finish? And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Substitution in progress.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Guillamon tries a header! No, not the best of headers.
Substitution.
Time for a change in personnel. And time is up. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Costa Curta claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very... So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. A fascinatingly competitive game. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Works it forward. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the ball is out of play. And that interception was most necessary. Beckenbauer, what a top player he is, Jim.
I totally agree, Peter. This is a man who epitomises class. When you create an aura around you, you know you're a cut above the rest, and you know that you have to keep on delivering, and I think he will.
Van Dijk. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
He's got the shot away! Foden. Still goalless at the moment. And they can counter here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. De Bruyne aims beyond the defence. Scholes calmly anticipates. Beckenbauer. Cafu. Messi. Now it's Gullit. And it's Rivaldo. He's looking to set free a runner. Played out to the right. Roberto Carlos. Foden. Not the most accurate pass. Roberto Carlos. Here's Scholes. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, good read. Messi. Lovely feet. Van Nistelrooy.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Robertson. Forwards and with intent. And that is a little undercooked. Gullit. Can he spark a counter here? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Pinches it off him. De Bruyne showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Keeper sees it all the way. And we've reached half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Manchester United can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Messi. Pull it, and the pass is intercepted. That has been cut short. Roberto Carlos. Rivaldo. Moved on forwards. Foden chasing after it. Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge. Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Can he get away here? Oh, that's fabulous.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Attendance for this match was 71,898.
Now it's Messi. Fiddles it through. That is it. And the shot! And it's in! And finally he has breathed life into the game!
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
After 63 minutes is number 11.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Substitutions taking
Manchester
place.
United break the deadlock.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
It's a pretty loose pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Cafu. And it's Hullet. And it's been taken straight back. Played back in. And here's Messi. And Hullet! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was
Substitution on the field.
exasperating.
Number 22, Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 8, Del Piero.
No way through there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, that looks a decent ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy. That could spell trouble. And that's gone loose. Now the finish! He scores! Arsenal are level.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
After 84 minutes is
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Defence has got rid of that.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
He is through here. Chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. And that will be the final act. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, having experience of games like this, Peter, getting the balance right between aggression and discipline is always key. Yeah, of course you want to make your presence felt, but not for the wrong reasons.
Just brilliant!
As openings go, this is up there. A magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 11 minutes is number 18, Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Chelsea didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Palmer. It's a sweet ball, that. Goes in for the header! And again! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just... Real chance! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Looking for options for movement. Palmer. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's got away. Now it's Bellingham. There it... Bellingham! It's loose, and there's... Surely this time...
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Back into the middle. Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! It's in! They are right back in business.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This is quite a battle.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And it's Messi. He's picked his way through.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's fabulous. De Bruyne too strong for his opponent there. And it's Marquinhos. Pedri. And that has been slung wide. Stoichkov proves just a little bit too strong. Gusto. Now Colwell. Caicedo.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And Gusto. Great ball. Van Nistelrooy! And that is wildly off target. There's the whistle for half-time. Arsenal playing their part in a real slugfest here, a glut of goals, and nothing to suggest much is going to change. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Even so far. Which way will
Well, you
things
have
go
to
in
say
the
it's a
second
game that has
half?
very much
Ours,
lived
of
up to the
course.
pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Substitution in progress.
Arsenal get the ball rolling for the second period. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Palmer. Arsenal do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Some good work on the right flank here. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Van Nistelrooy with 2 goals already to his name. Out to the right. He has found the way through. Big chance! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Palmer. Cucurella. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Pedri.
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That has been cut short. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's well spotted. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Colwill. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Number 7. Coming on the field. Number 24.
Caicedo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Substitutions
And it's
taking
De
place.
Bruyne. Great work on the overlap.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's found a way through. Fiddles it through. He's had a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero.
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
So,
After
time for changes
83
on
minutes
both
is
sides, actually.
Number 22.
So we have a breakthrough.
Substitution on the
Now, how
field.
will things develop from
Number
here?
15.
Look, he's the one everyone
Coming on to
expects to put the
replace
ball in
him
the net.
is
That's what he's paid to do.
Number 37. substitution.
Look, that might have been telegraphed, but it's superb awareness.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Added time.
There's the hit! He scores! And this is getting better and better.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
The goal scorer for Arsenal, number 20, Robert Lewandowski.
Arsenal could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response? And that will be the final act. Arsenal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Van Nistelrooy taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's picked his way through. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
He's a sharp little ball here. Manchester United, and Hullet! And he's got it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already. Shapes to shoot! They want to be quick to recover this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Griezmann is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now that was a full-blooded header.
Well, he eluded any potential markers with a nicely timed run and header, and he very nearly made it count.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Petit did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's headed upfield. He's found a way past.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Big header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Cafu. Costa Curta. Works it forward. That's Petit. And it's Stoichkov. Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Batistuta! They've scored! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Batistuta demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
2 added minutes has been
Roberto.
indicated.
Batistuta. Keeper's ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And the first half is done. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each.
For our World Charity Fund.
So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Hullet. Coming on to
Arsenal
replace him
kick off the
is
second half.
Number 7, Beckham.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Manchester United come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Now it's Batistuta. Interesting ball. And it's Griezmann. Cafu. Tries a shot! He's delivered all right! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Oh, that's an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and...
Batistuta!
The attendance for this match was
Smartly reclaimed.
71,649.
Rodri. And here's Griezmann. Oh, sweet feet.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He won't be happy with that one. Stoichkov. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Might be danger here. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Messi. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Stoichkov. De Roberto. And that has left him in a heap. Rummenigge. Roberto Carlos. Can he spark a counter here? Pinches it off him. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now this could be a chance. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Up to meet it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. De Ligt. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Griezmann has created one goal already. Can he get onto this? Scholes. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he cuts out the supply. Beckenbauer, a true great in every sense. And that's that. Manchester United illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the...
Well, a warm welcome one and all on what has been an horrendous, a wet evening. Thankfully, this rain has been deemed to be within reasonable limits, and after an inspection and all the regular formalities, the teams were handed in on time, and the all-important go-ahead was given. Bit of disruption, of course, for those travelling in the direction of the ground. The crowds have taken a little longer than usual to get in and to settle down, but thankfully that is behind us, and we are on track. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Well seen, saw that coming. De Bruyne. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him...
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Robertson. And it's Van Dijk. Konate to McAllister. Szoboszlai. Gravenberg. And that is as far as they're going to go. It's a pretty loose pass. De Bruyne. And it's Messi. Oh, that's delightful. And here's Van Nistelrooy. No goals as yet. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Van Dijk. Out to the right. And he's been shifted off it. Alexander-Arnold. Salah.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Van Nistelrooy. Well, that looks a decent ball.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Van Dijk can get it clear. Alexander-Arnold. Costa Curta. That's been cut out, well played.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's a sweet ball, that. Szoboszlai. That's a throw. And here's Mohamed Salah. Just eases him off the ball. That's a throw. Messi. That's gone for a throw-in. And it's De Bruyne. And he's intervened well there. He is through here. Stoichkov. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Robertson. White. De Bruyne. And here's Messi. And he's there to clear it. Fiddles it through. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
That was the first half.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's got away, and he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's managed to get free. And it's De Bruyne. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Diogo Jota. Now it's McAllister. Can he finish? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. White. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Out again for a throw-in. Soboslai. McAllister. Pedri. To Van Nistelrooy. Oh, easy pickings there. Vardiol. And he's forced to go back. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Salah. Oh, it's been intercepted. Oh, he's found, hits one! And that's caused a worry or two.
Diaz did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Number 14, coming on the field is number 20, Robert Lewandowski. Substitutions taking place.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Stood up well to him there. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 24, number 9, coming on the field, number 6, Roberto Carlos, number 95.
Defence has got rid of that.
Substitution.
Referee's given a throw.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 22, coming on to replace him is
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get to this fella quickly. They can save themselves a whole lot of hassle.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Interesting ball.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Elliott. And that has been cleared. And it's been taken straight back. That has been slung wide. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Forward it goes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So that's it. It is all over. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, I think all...